Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. What are permissible ways to spend excess wealth without falling into extravagance? MashaAllah. Allah bless me. Allah grant you increased wealth and more filled with khair and barakah. Ameen. Firstly, obviously sadaqah. I'm going to say sadaqah and zakah, right? Zakah, yes, is very specific and 2.5% of one's wealth. But if you have excess wealth, there's no problem with you giving far more than what is the bare minimum of what you're supposed to give. That's a good way of utilizing the money. In terms of spending on yourself and on your family, spending on your family is a sadaqah. Spending on yourself is also permissible and it's good. Can you buy things? Can you, build yourself up in life and so on? Yes. So how do you avoid extravagance? My understanding of extravagance when it comes to spending and having things is built on the idea of the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad and from the Quran as well, that we take in this dunya what we need for this dunya. And if that means we have a bit of comfort here, we have a bit of comfort there, that's fine. But we don't take more than we need, right? What we need can be fancy and it can be comfortable and so forth, but we don't take more than we need. So here's an example. I need to have a car. I'd like to have a really comfortable car. So I get myself a very nice, comfortable car. Maybe it's a 4x4, maybe it's got some leather seats, maybe it's got power steering and a very fast engine, and it's got all the bells and whistles. That may be an expensive car, but it's okay because I have the money and I can purchase it. It's fine, inshallah, as long as I'm fulfilling the rights of Allah and the rights of the servants of Allah in every other capacity of my life. So it's not extravagant, even though the car that I just described may be a very, very expensive car. I don't want to give a particular brand. Then on the other hand, you have another brother who has a very average car, but he has 3, 4, 5, 6 of these average cars. One for me, one for my wife, one for my son, one for my daughter, one for my mother who doesn't actually drive, one for this one for that one, and so on and so forth. That is now extravagance. Can you have a very nice pair of jeans or trousers or shirt? Absolutely. But can you have 7, 8 when you only really need 1 or 2? That is when it becomes extravagance, because israf in the Arabic language means to go over the limits, right? It means to go over the limits. So that is how we can make sure that our expenditure is permissible and not extravagant. So give more sadaqah, give more zakah. And when you give charity, give it wisely. Don't only give charity as in, here's money, bismillah, here's money. That's one form of giving charity. But also think of investing in your community, building awqaf, right? For example, instead of giving the $1 million, let's call it, to a masjid, buy a business and have the business become a waqf for a particular masjid, or for a madrasa or for a school or whatever the case may be. Have something set up that can bring in a steady stream for that institution. This is a creative way of spending money. It's not extravagant. It's a form of investment in your akhirah, and it's a wise way of investing in businesses that would support good causes, worthy causes, and Allah knows best. And of course, you're more than welcome to send your excess wealth to seekersguidance.org and other beautiful Islamic organizations doing amazing work, especially the ones doing it free of charge, because they depend on your donations for their survival, like seekersguidance.org. So do consider donating, inshallah ta'ala. I barely ever use this, but I think now is a good time to do so. Barakallahu feekum. Until next time, inshallah, jazakumullahu khairan. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Subhanallahi wa bihamdi. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.